Hello students, today we will start next topic, supplementary angles. When the sum of measures of two angles is equal to 180 degree, when sum of measures of two angles is equal to 180 degree, then they are known as supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are those angles when the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree, and each of two angles is known as supplement of each other. And one thing is also there, supplementary angles may or may not be adjacent. They may be adjacent or may not be adjacent. Here a figure is given. Angle MON and angle NOP are 110 degree and 70 degree, and the sum of both angles is 180 degree, so they are supplementary angles. So both angles are supplementary angles, and here they are adjacent angles. And we can also say that 110 degree supplement of 70 degree and 70 degree supplement of 110 degree. And in the second figure we are given two non-adjacent angles. One is angle PQR and second is angle ABC. This is 82 degree and second is 98 degree, and sum of angles 82 and 98 is 180 degree, so they are supplementary angles. So we will say angle PQR and angle ABC are supplementary angles. Then there is an example, find the supplement of 85 degree. To find the supplement of any angle, we will subtract that angle from 180 degree. Then 180 degree minus 85 is equal to 95. So 95 degree is the supplement of 85 degree. Next example is, in a pair of supplementary angles, the greater angle is 54 degree more than smaller angle. Then find the angles. We are given a pair of supplementary angles, and there are two angles, one is greater and one is smaller. So first of all, assume greater angle. Let greater angle be x, and then smaller angle will be 180 minus x, because these angles are supplementary angles. So smaller angle will be 180 minus x. Then according to question, greater angle is, then what is greater angle? It is x. Then we will write here x is means is equal to 54 degree more. That means we will add 54 degree. Then smaller angle, we will add 54 in smaller angle. Then write 54 degree plus smaller angle is 180 minus x. Then write 180 minus x. So equation is x is equal to 54 degree plus 180 degree minus x. This method is easy than this method, so you can do by using any method. Then solve this equation. After solving, we get x is equal to 117 degree. So in this statement we are given find the angles. So angles are, greater angle is x and value of x is 117. So greater angle is 117 degree, and smaller angle is 180 minus 117 is equal to 63 degree. So these are the required angles. Next is linear pair. What is a linear pair? When two angles are adjacent and supplementary. Linear pair is formed by two angles which are adjacent and supplementary. Adjacent means they should have a common arm, and supplementary means the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Okay, and linear pair can be formed by more than two angles, two or more than two angles. Linear pair can be formed by two or more than two angles. When these angles are adjacent and supplementary, then they form a linear pair. Here we are given the definition of linear pair. When non-common arms of a pair of adjacent angles. If we are given adjacent angles, angle AOP and angle POB, these are adjacent angle in this figure. And if their non-common arms, their non-common arms are OA and OB. These are non-common arms. If the non-common arms of a pair of adjacent angles form a straight line, if we combine these lines, then they form a straight line. Thus, the pair of angles formed is called a linear pair. Then, these angles form a linear pair. Linear pair is formed by the angles which are adjacent and supplementary. So, angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree, and angle 1 and angle 2 form linear pair. Similarly, in this figure, angle 1 and angle 2 form linear pair because they are adjacent and supplementary, and their non-common arms, that is OA and OB, form a straight line. So these form linear pair. There are two things to remember for linear pair. One is angles forming a linear pair are always adjacent. I have already told you that they should be adjacent. But a pair of adjacent angles may not necessarily form a linear pair. But this is not compulsory that adjacent angles form a linear pair. Similarly, in this example, in this figure, they are adjacent angles, angle 1 and angle 2. They are adjacent angles, but they did not form linear pair because their non-common arms, that is this arm and this, do not form a straight line. So they are not forming a linear pair. Okay. And the second thing is, the angles which form a linear pair are always supplement of each other. The angles that form linear pair are always supplement of each other because it is also in the definition of linear pair. Next is example. The angles of a linear pair are in the ratio 2:7. Find the angles. We are given the ratio of two angles of linear pair. So we will assume these angles, let the angles be 2x and 7x. Because ratio is 2:7, then the angles be 2x and 7x. And they are linear pair. These angles are forming linear pair, so their sum is equal to 180 degree. So according to question, 2x plus 7x is equal to 180 degree. Then solve this equation, then we get x is equal to 20. Then the required angles are 2x will be equal to 2 multiply 20, that is 40, and 7x is equal to 7 into 20 is equal to 140. So 40 degree and 140 degree are the required angles, and we can also verify it because their sum, that is 40 degree plus 140 degree, is 180. That is, they are forming a linear pair. So the answer is correct. In the next question, the figure is given angle AOC and angle COB. They are angle 1 and angle 2. In the following figure, OA and OB, ray OA and OB are two opposite rays. If the measure of angle 1 is equal to 120 degree, if angle 1 is 120 degree, then what will be measure of angle 2? We are already know that they are forming a linear pair. Angle 1 and angle 2 form a linear pair because AO and OB form a straight line. So we can say that angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180 degree because they are forming linear pair. And angle 1 is equal to 120. So put this value, and then angle 120 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Then transpose 120. Then it becomes 180 minus 120, that is angle 2 is equal to 60 degree. Then we get angle 2 is equal to 60. In the next part of this example, if angle 2 is 62 degree, then what will be measure of angle 1? Similarly, you can solve this question also. In this part, you are given angle 2, but in the first part, you were given angle 1. So you will put value of angle 2 because they are forming linear pair. So angle 1 is equal to 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180, and then angle 1 plus 62 is equal to 180 because angle 2 is equal to 62. Then angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 62. We have transposed 62. So angle 1 is 118 degree. there is one more example. In the adjacent figure, that means in this figure, find the value of x. In the figure we can see that angle PRS and angle SRQ are adjacent angles, and they are forming a linear pair. They are forming a linear pair because this is a straight line. So we can say that sum of these angles is 180, that is angle SRP plus angle SRQ is equal to 180 degree. Then 4x plus 6x is equal to 180 degree. Then 4x plus 6x is 10x. Then 10x is equal to 180. Then x is equal to 18. So we get x is equal to 18 degree. And in the question we have to find the value of x. So we have find that x is equal to 18 degree. In the last example, in the adjacent figure we are find the value of x. Similarly, you will find the value of x in this example. They are forming linear pair. So add these angles, and their addition will be 180. Angle PQR plus angle PQS is equal to 180. Then value of angle PQR is 2x minus 45, and value of angle PQS is 3x minus 10, and it is equal to 180. Then 2x plus 3x, these are like terms. Then add these terms. 2x plus 3x is 5x, and minus 45 minus 10. Minus 45 minus 10 are constants, and their value is minus 55 is equal to 180. Then transpose minus 55, then it is 55 plus 55. 5x is equal to 180 plus 55 is 235. Then x is equal to 235 degree over 5. Transpose 5. Then we get x is equal to 47. So the value of x is 47 degree. In the next example, the adjacent figure, find the measures of angle AOB, angle BOC, and angle COD. There are three angles and they form a linear pair because AO, that means OA, ray OA, and OD form a straight line. So we can say that angle AOB plus angle BOC plus angle COD is equal to 180 degree because they are forming a linear pair. Angle AOB plus angle BOC plus angle COD is equal to 180 degree because they are forming a linear pair. Now put their values. Then you can find value of y. After you find value of y, then we can find the value of every angle by putting the value of y in each angle. This value, first angle is angle AOB and it is y. So its answer is 64 because value of y is 64. Then angle BOC is y minus 29. Then it is equal to y minus 29 is equal to 64 minus 29, that is 35. Then angle COD is y plus 17, that is value of y is 64. 64 plus 17, and it is equal to 81. So these angles are 64 degree, 35 degree and 81 degree.